I mean, the story of J. Robert Oppenheimer and his involvement in the creation of the atomic bomb is one of the most, maybe the most dramatic story I've ever encountered. He literally changed our world forever, so it felt like something very much worthy of a large-scale cinematic treatment.
It's a huge story of epic scale, and you know, the big screen suits the IMAX cameras the format that we shot on. It's the most beautiful image, and it's an incredibly immersive experience on big
And you're
screen.
hearing what people are saying about the film. It literally is a cinematic experience. They're using the M word, masterpiece. That doesn't matter. I want to be entertained, I want to be thrilled, I want to be transported, and obviously, I mean, Chris Nolan and IMAX are kind of synonymous at this point, so do yourself a favor, check it out big.
We started on this was Chris had an idea to use the violin as Oppenheimer's sound and portrayal his story. That was kind of like the only note that Chris gave me in the beginning. And you know, it was a very different experience for me to work on this movie because I'd never done anything where the music is just telling one person's point of view. You know, the music is coming from Oppenheimer's point of view. You're like, yeah, the audience is with him all the time. You know, you're not judging him. You're feeling what he's feeling. So that's what the purpose of the music is in this one. Early on, one of the first things that I saw in the movie was that Chris's early experiments with the visual effects. You know, how they made some of the incredible, like, splitting of the atoms, and how they made that move and how it looked. Like, I remember being in the IMAX theater and seeing those early experiments, and I was like, I was so taken back by how amazing it looked. And that's when I was in the theater. I was like, that's how I want the music to sound like. And that was the challenge, to make the music sound as cool and interesting like those images. The way that we start working is 3 months before we start shooting. And that's we're in pre-production, and we have meetings every week, and we start sitting down. I write about 10 minutes of music every week. We listen to it, and the way we kind of build the world together, and then he goes around shooting the movie, and he has my music in his headphones and listen to it. And so when he already had the first cut, there's already a bunch of my music in there, and you know, his input. It's just a very incredible, like, creative collaboration that's always a back and forth, you know. It's such an unique story, you know, and seeing this type of intimate but also huge story on a screen like this. Like, there was some footage that I saw earlier from when they shot the movie that I never experienced in the theater. And you're sitting there and you have that big screen and you're seeing like a close-up of Cillian Murphy's face. And I've never had that impression before. So it's like, you want to see this, you want to feel all the new feelings you haven't had before, and you have to see it at the biggest screen possible.